Under the moonlight, we laid on the grass. Stars above us, the world moving too fast. I whispered secrets I'd never told before. You held my hand and listened to my soul. I confessed my fears, my dreams, my scars. You kissed my tears underneath those stars. No hiding, no pretending, just raw and true. In that silver light, I gave all of me to you. The moon was our witness, silent and kind, as two hearts opened, fearless and blind. These are my moonlit confessions. Every truth, every fear, every hidden emotion, I lay them bare under the glowing sky. Loving you felt like learning how to fly. Moonlit confessions, only you have ever heard them all. Now when the moon rises, I still feel you there. Your arms around me, your fingers in my hair. Even if you're gone, the memory stays bright. Those quiet confessions still light up my night. These are my moonlit confessions, carved forever in my heart's deepest sections. I gave you my soul on that silver evening, and I do it again, without any warning. Moonlit confessions, they still belong to only you. If the moon could speak, it would tell our story of two broken souls who found their glory in the quiet, in the dark, in the glow, where love was honest, where love could grow. These are my moonlit confessions. Even now, they're still my greatest blessings. I loved you completely under heaven's eyes, and that night will live in me till the day I die. Moonlit confessions, my forever truth to you. Under the moonlight, I still love you. Out of all the hellos I've ever known, yours was the one that felt like coming home. A single word, a quiet smile, and suddenly my heart forgot how to hide. Other greetings came and passed like wind, but yours stayed with me, warm beneath my skin. You walked in gently, changed the air I breathed. One hello from you and I believed. No long goodbye has ever hurt as much as how perfect that first hello was. You were my favorite hello, the sweetest start to the hardest letting go. Every high after you feels cold and wrong, because nothing else ever felt like home. You were my favorite hello, and I still miss the way you said it slow. I replay that moment when the world stood still. Your eyes met mine and time lost all its will. One word from you rewrote my storyline. You were the best beginning I'll ever find. You were my favorite hello, the kind of start that feels like forever. Even though it ended too soon, it ended too fast, but that first hello still lives inside my chest. You were my favorite hello, the one I'll carry till my very last. If I could choose one memory to keep, it wouldn't be the love, it wouldn't be the heat. It would be that moment pure and new when you said hello, and I fell into you. You were my favorite hello, even now, through every tear I know. No other voice, no other smile will ever feel as right, as worth the while. You were my favorite hello, and I'd say yes to you 1,000 times more. My favorite hello still echoes, still loves you. Hello. Even when the world is loud and full of noise, I hear you whispering underneath it all, like a secret voice. My soul still calls your name in languages I never learned, a across the distance, across the bridges we burned. It calls when I'm laughing, it calls when I cry, it calls in the silence between every sigh. No matter how hard I try to set it free, my soul keeps reaching out for only thee. I feel it in my bones like an ancient song, a pull so strong, it's been there all along. When the moon is high and the stars look down, my soul is screaming but you can't hear the sound. It calls through the seasons, through the changing tide, in every tear I swallow, in every smile I hide. I've traveled cities, I've changed my skin, but my soul still calls you home again. Sometimes at 3 a.m. it wakes me up, whispers your name like a prayer that never stops. I sit in the dark and let it speak your truth. My soul still loves you in its wildest youth. It doesn't care about the years that passed, it doesn't care how long the goodbye lasts. It only knows the shape of your embrace and calls for you in this empty space. I've tried to quiet it with new love and time, with busy days and glasses of wine, but every new touch feels like a borrowed lie, because my soul still calls for only your sky. It calls when I smell rain the way you loved. It calls when I see the color of your eyes above, in strangers' faces, in familiar songs. My soul keeps singing where it belongs. I wonder if you ever feel it too, a quiet tug pulling you back to me and you. Does your soul answer in the middle of your day, or have you learned to make it go away? Mine never learned how to let you go. It holds on tighter the more I say no. It's stubborn, it's aching, it's beautifully true. My soul still calls, it only calls for you. My soul is still calling through the rain. It calls like the ocean calls the shore, like a lost child calling for an open door. Endless, relentless, soft yet loud. My soul still calls you through the clouds. If souls are eternal like the poets say, then mine will keep calling long after I fade away. Even in another life, another time, another place, it will search for the echo of your face. No matter how far, no matter how long, this heart may move on, but my soul stays strong. My soul still calls for you in the quiet night, in everything I do. It screams your name when no one else can hear. Through every joy, through every fear, my soul still calls for you. Louder than the world, deeper than the blue. My soul still calls, it only calls for you. I've accepted that some loves don't really die, they live inside the places we can't hide. Mine lives in the marrow, in the blood, in the air. My soul still calls, like you're standing there. I've stopped fighting, I've stopped pretending. I let it call, I let it keep descending. My soul still calls for you, even when my mind says we are through. It refuses to forget the way we felt, the way our hearts together knelt. My for you. My soul still calls. Can you hear it too? My soul still calls. It only you. Even after everything we lost, your voice still echoes where our loved ones crossed. In empty rooms and midnight wind, I hear us laughing like we never ended. The years keep moving, people come and go, but our echoes stay where no one else can know. Soft I love yous bouncing off the wall, forever playing where we used to fall. No silence loud enough to kill the sound of what we were when love was all around. These are the eternal echoes of us, repeating softly, never giving up. Through the pain, through the time, through the dust, our hearts are still singing what we once trusted. Eternal echoes of us. They never fade, they never let me go. I hear your heartbeat in the pouring rain. Our whispered secrets calling out my name. We're gone but not forgotten, far but near. The echoes keep you living right here. These are the eternal echoes of us, the only thing that time can never crush. They dance inside my soul when I'm alone, reminding me our love was carved in stone. Eternal echoes of us, still loving, still breathing, still us. If forever has a sound, this is it. Two souls that time could never quite forget. Even when the world moves on without us, our echoes stay eternal, just because. These are the eternal echoes of us, the sweetest ghosts, the ones I'll never hush. I'll carry them until my final breath, loving you long after death. Eternal echoes of us, you and me, forever in the sound. Echoes of us, If the world gave me 1,000 different roads and 100 safer places I could go, I'd still walk straight back to your arms again, even knowing how this story ends. Through the storms, through the fire, through the pain, through every tear that falls like pouring rain, my heart doesn't hesitate, it doesn't change its mind. I choose you every single time. No logic, no reason, no perfect plan, just this quiet truth inside my hands. I choose you every time, in every lifetime, in every fight, in every rhyme. Even when it hurts, even when it breaks, my heart still runs to you. For heaven's sake, I choose you every time. No matter what, you're still my choice. They say I'm crazy, say I should let go, find someone safer, someone who won't let me fall so low. But they don't understand this pull inside my chest. You're the only home my heart has ever known best. I choose you every time, when the sun comes up, when the moon aligns, in joy and sorrow, and wrong and right. You're my only answer in the dead of night. I choose you every time, again and again. I choose you. If love is a battlefield, I'll bleed for you. If love is a gamble, I'll bet it all on you. No other name will ever feel this true. My soul already chose long before I knew. I choose you every time, even if forever never becomes mine. You're my favorite risk, my wildest prayer. I choose you in every world, everywhere. I choose you every time, today, tomorrow, for all my life, every time. I choose you. Always you. We lit a fire with just one look, no warning, no fear, just the way you took my hand in yours like it was always meant. Now everything I touch feels heaven sent. We burned so fast, we burned so true. Every second felt brand new. Your smile was gasoline, you kissed the spark. We lit up the sky and swallowed the dark. They warned us love like this would never last. Too wild, too reckless, moving way too fast. But I didn't listen, I just held you tighter. Danced inside the flames, made the fire brighter. We were reckless gods in a mortal world. Two hearts colliding, flags unfurled. I gave you every piece of me that night, knowing we might not survive the light. Now I wear the ashes on my skin, where your fingers used to trace where I begin. The scars are beautiful, they shine like gold. Stories of a love that burned uncontrolled. I still taste the smoke when I breathe your name. Feel the heat rising, setting me aflame. Even though you're gone, the fire remains, running through my veins like liquid champagne. We knew it would hurt, we knew it would break, but nothing this bright was ever meant to stay. This is the love that burns too bright, blinding me through the darkest night. We were beautiful, we were insane, turning pleasure straight into pain. Love that burns too bright, I'd let it kill me just to feel you one more time. Love that burns too bright, you were my favorite way to die. We laughed until we cried until we laughed. Chased the sunrise like it was our last. Made love like the world was ending soon. Under moonlight, under stars, under June. You whispered forever, but forever lied. Still I choose you, even if I died 1,000 times inside this flame. I'd scream your name, I'd scream your name. Now the room feels cold where we used to burn. The silence louder than the words we never learned. I keep the lighter that you left behind, strike it slowly just to feel you one more time. People say I should put the fire out, find someone safe, someone who won't burn me down. But how do I live in a world so gray after loving you in that brilliant place? We were doomed from the start, we both knew it well. But heaven and hell both felt like heaven in your spell. This is the love that burns too bright, setting my whole damn soul alight. We crashed and we collided, we lived and we died in the most beautiful fire I've ever known in my life. Love that burns too bright, I still carry your flames deep inside. Love that burns too bright, you're the only light I'll ever need to survive. If I could go back to that first spark, I'd still run straight into the dark. I'd let you consume me, let you ruin me, just still burn with you for eternity. I don't want safe, I don't want calm, I want the chaos, I want the storm. Even if it leaves me broken on the floor, I'd light the match again, I'd beg for more. This was the love that burns too bright, the kind that ruins you but feels so right. I choose the pain, I choose the scars, I choose you again under 1,000 stars. Love that burns too bright, even if it kills me, even if I cry every night. Love that burns too bright, you were worth every flame of my life. Burn me slowly. Love that burns too bright, I'd do it all again for you, for you. You were the only walls that never closed in on me, the only roof that kept the rain from drowning me. When the world got loud and sharp and cruel, I'd run to you, and suddenly everything felt beautiful. Your arms were armor, your chest was home, your heartbeat was the safest song I've ever known. I never needed doors with locks or keys, because you were my safe place. You were my peace. I'd come home broken, carrying pieces of the day. You'd pull me close and all the heavy just melted away. No questions, no fixing, just your quiet hold. You made the chaos feel small and the fear feel old. In your silence I found the loudest kind of calm. In your breathing I found the sweetest song. Every storm outside could rage and scream, but inside you I was safe, I was seen. You were the lighthouse when my ocean turned black, the soft landing every time I fell through the cracks. I never had to explain why I was shaking. You just knew, and that was enough to stop the breaking. Now the house feels like a war zone without you here. Every corner echoes with the absence of my dear. I lock the doors, but nothing keeps me safe, because safety left the moment you walked away. I still reach for your side when the nightmares come. My head finds cold sheets and my heart comes undone. I whisper, keep me safe, like you can still hear, but the silence answers back with my biggest fear. You were the place I could fall apart and still be loved, the only ground that never shook when push came to shove. I built my whole world inside your gentle hands. Now I'm standing in the ruins trying to understand. People say I'll find safety somewhere else one day, but how do you replace the home that walked away? They don't know how perfectly our pieces fit, how your breathing made my panic quietly quit. I keep your sweater in the closet like a shield, wear it when the emptiness gets too real. It still smells like safety, still smells like you, but it can't hug me back the way you used to do. You were my safe place when the world went dark, my hiding spot, my shelter, my spark. Now every room feels dangerous and wide, and I'm a little girl again with nowhere left to hide. I miss the way you made monsters disappear just by saying I've got you, baby, I'm right here. Those simple words carried more weight than gold. You were my safe place, and now I'm cold. I never thought safe could leave, I never thought home could bleed. You were my safe place, my harbor, my shore, the only place I never had to be strong for. Now I'm drifting, lost at sea, with no map back to where you used to keep me. You were my safe place, the only place I ever felt free. You were my safe place, come back and rescue me. I drive past our old street just to feel you near, park the car and cry when no one else can hear. The house is still standing, but it's empty now, just like me, trying to figure out how do I rebuild when the foundation's gone? How do I keep breathing when my shelter moved on? I'm learning how to be my own safe space, but nothing feels like the warmth of your embrace. I'm trying to be brave, trying to be strong, but every night I still sing our old song. You were my safe place, my quiet, my calm, the only reason cruising home. If you ever miss me, if you ever feel the cold, know that I'm still waiting with my arms open wide and bold. I'd be a safe place too, I'd keep you from the rain. I'd hold every piece of you through joy and through the pain. But if you never come, if this is how it ends, I'll keep the memory of how safe I felt back then. Even if I have to learn to stand alone, a part of me will always wait for you, my home. You were my safe place, my heaven, my rest, the only place my heart felt fully blessed. I'll carry your safety in my chest until I die, even if I have to say forever goodbye. You were my safe place, the greatest love I'll ever chase. You were my safe place, and I'll miss you every single day. Come back home, be my safe place again. I'm still here, still waiting, still loving you, my safe place. From the moment our eyes met across the room, something inside me knew it wasn't just a mood. The universe aligned, the stars all fell in line. Every road I'd walked before led straight to this time. No accident, no random twist of fate. Every scar I had prepared me for this place. Your hand in mine feels like I've held it before. In another life, another world, another shore. I don't believe in chance, I don't believe in luck. I believe in us, and that's enough. You feel like destiny, written in the stars, carved in me. Every breath, every beat, every sigh screams that you were always meant to be mine. You feel like destiny, the only thing that ever felt like home to me. We've had our storms, we've had our rainy days, but even in the chaos, I never lost my way. 'Cause every tear, every fight, every fall brought me closer to the one you're here with me. You feel like destiny, my destiny, forever. The clock says midnight, but it feels like forever. Same old bed, same old ceiling, same old weather. I reach for your side, but it's empty and cold. These lonely nights without you are slowly killing my soul. I play our playlist hoping it'll help me sleep, but every song just makes me miss you deep. The silence screams louder than any word we said. These lonely nights without you live inside my head. I wrap my arms around your pillow tight, pretend it's you holding me through the night. Lonely nights without you are the hardest thing I ever have to do. The dark feels heavier, the stars feel dim. Every shadow reminds me I'm missing him. Lonely nights without you, I'm counting hours till the morning light. Lonely nights without you, I'm still loving you with all my might. I talk to the dark like you can hear me now. Whisper I miss you as the tears fall down. The moon looks lonely too, hanging up above, like it knows exactly how it feels to lose your love. I've tried sleeping on the couch, tried leaving all the lights, but nothing stops these lonely endless nights. My heart still beats your name in the quiet air, wishing you were lying next to me somewhere. Lonely nights without you are the emptiest thing I ever knew. I curl up small and breathe your memory in, hoping somehow you still feel me missing you. Lonely nights without you, come back and end this pain I'm going through. If you're lying somewhere feeling half alive, know that I'm right here, barely surviving. These lonely nights are teaching me one thing: I was never meant to sleep without you next to me. Lonely nights without you, I trade the world just to hold you. Till the morning comes and saves me once again, I'll keep loving you through the lonely rain. Lonely nights without you, I'm still yours, even when you're gone. Lonely nights without you. Come home soon, I'm waiting. never closed, it never healed. This wound you left is all I feel. Still bleeding softly after all this time. Your name keeps pouring from the line. I smile for them, I play the game, but inside it's pouring like the rain. Every beat tears it open wide. This heart's an open wound that won't subside. No bandage works, no time can mend. It only hurts more when I try to pretend. This is my heart's open wound, still fresh, still bleeding, still calling for you. Every breath, every night, every day, it stays wide open in the same old way. My heart's open wound, I'm still in love with the pain you left behind. I touch the edges when I'm alone, feel the burn that feels like home. Other hands try to cover it up, but nothing fits this cut. This is my heart's open wound, the only place where you're still around. I could stitch it shut, I could walk away, but I keep it open so you can stay. My heart's open wound, I don't want it healed if it means losing you. Maybe some wounds are meant to stay, so we remember how deep love can go that way. I'd rather bleed forever in your name than live with a heart that feels the same. This is my heart's open wound, the most honest thing I've ever known. It hurts, it burns, it keeps me true, and every drop still belongs to you. My heart's open wound, I'll carry it proudly because it's you. Open wound, still bleeding, still loving you. I wear your memory like a warm old coat, even when the world feels cold and remote. It wraps around my shoulders late at night, holds me gently till the morning light. Your laugh is the lining, soft against my skin. Your touch is the thread that's woven deep within. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I'm still wrapped in your memory, wrapped in you. It doesn't fade, it doesn't tear It keeps me warm when you're so far away. I'm wrapped in your memory, like a blanket made of every I love you you gave me, safe and aching, beautiful and blue. I'm still wrapped in your memory, still so in love with you. People see me moving on, living day by day, but underneath it all, I'm dressed in yesterday. Your voice is the collar, close against my neck. Your smile is the warmth I'll never forget. I'm wrapped in your memory, the only thing that still feels like home to me. Through the lonely hours, through the endless rain, I wear you like forever, again and again. Wrapped in your memory, I never wanna take it off. If memories could hold me like you used to do, I'd stay inside this feeling, lost in me and you. Even if it hurts, even if I cry, I'd rather freeze in time than say goodbye. I'm wrapped in your memory, the sweetest way, the only place I wanna be. When the world gets heavy and I can't breathe, I pull you closer, and I still believe. Wrapped in your memory, I'm still yours, completely wrapped in you, still wrapped in you, forever. Before you came, my world was cold and gray, just shadows dancing in an ordinary day. Then you walked in like a spark in the night. One look from you and everything felt right. You touched my soul and suddenly I burned. Every wall inside me crashed and turned into flames that danced and reached so high. You lit my world on fire, and I didn't even try to hide. No fear, no caution, I just let it spread. You were the match, I was the bed. You lit my world on fire, burned every darkness, took me higher. Every inch of me is glowing in your flame. I never knew love could feel this way. You me with every word you've spoken. Even if this fire turns me into ash, I'd rather burn with you than live without your flash. You lit my world on fire, painted all my nights in golden light. I was frozen cold and lost before. Now I'm blazing bright forevermore. You lit my world on fire. Thank you for the flames, my love. If tomorrow the fire dies and turns to smoke, I'll still carry the warmth of how you woke. This sleeping heart that never knew desire, until you came and lit my world on fire. You lit my world on fire. Even if it hurts, even if I cry, I choose this burning every single time. You're the brightest thing in this heart of mine. You lit my world on fire, and I'm still burning for you. Burning for you. Even when the world is loud and full of noise, I hear you whispering underneath it all like a secret voice. My soul still calls your name in languages I never learned. Across the distance, across the bridges we burned. It calls when I'm laughing, it calls when I cry. It calls in the silence between every sigh. No matter how hard I try to set it free, my soul keeps reaching out for only thee. I feel it in my bones like an ancient song, a pull so strong. It's been there all along. When the moon is high and the stars look down, my soul is screaming, but you can't hear the sound. It calls through the seasons, through the changing tide. In every tear I swallow, in every smile I hide. I've traveled cities, I've changed my skin, but my soul still calls you home again. Oh, Sometimes at 3 a.m. it wakes me up, whispers your name like a prayer that never stops. I sit in the dark and let it speak your truth. My soul still loves you in its wildest youth. It doesn't care about the years that passed. It doesn't care how long the goodbye lasts. It only knows the shape of your embrace and calls for you in the tried to quiet it with new love and time, with busy days and glasses of wine. But every new touch feels like a borrowed lie, because my soul still calls for only your sky. It calls when I smell rain the way you loved. It calls when I see the color of your eyes above, in strangers' faces, in familiar songs. My soul keeps singing where it belongs. I wonder if you ever feel it too, a quiet tug pulling you back to me and you. Does your soul answer in the middle of your day, or have you learned to make it go away? Mine never learned how to let you go. It holds on tighter the more I say no. It's stubborn, it's aching, it's beautifully true. My soul still calls. It only calls for you. Through every storm I've walked alone since then. Through every I'm fine I've said to my friends, deep down inside, past the smiles and the pain, my soul is still calling. Through the rain it calls like the ocean calls the shore, like a lost child calling for an open door. Endless, relentless, soft yet loud, my soul still calls you through the clouds. Souls are eternal like the poets say, then mine will keep calling long after I fade away. Even in another life, another time, another place, it will search for the echo of your face. No matter how far, no matter how long, this heart may move on, but my soul stays strong. My soul still calls for you. In the quiet night, in everything I do, it screams your name when no one else can hear. Through every joy, through every fear, my soul still calls for you. Louder than the world, deeper than the blue, my soul still calls. It only calls for you. I've accepted that some loves don't really die. They live inside the places we can't hide. Mine lives in the marrow, in the blood, in the air. My soul still calls like you're standing there. I've stopped fighting, I've stopped pretending. I let it call, I let it keep descending. My soul still calls for you. Even when my mind says we are through, it refuses to forget the way we felt, the way our hearts together knelt. My soul still calls for you. Through forever and the end of time, my soul still calls. You're still mine. If I could send my soul across the stars tonight, would it find you sleeping under the same moonlight? Would it wrap around you, warm and true, and tell you that I'm still calling you? I don't need your body, I don't need your hands, I just need my soul to reach where you stand. Even if you never answer, even if you don't reply, I'll keep calling till the day I die. My soul still calls for you. With every breath, with everything I've been through, it doesn't care if the world moves on, it only knows where it belongs. My soul still calls for you. Across lifetimes, across the pain we knew, my soul still calls, and it will always call for you. My soul still calls. Can you hear it too? My soul still calls. It only calls for you. I've accepted that some loves don't really die. They live inside the places we can't hide. Mine lives in the marrow, in the blood, in the air. My soul still calls like you're standing there. I've stopped fighting, I've stopped pretending. I let it call, I let it keep descending. It started as a spark the day you touched my hand. Now it's burning steady in this heart that still understands. No wind can kill it, no rain can make it fade. This fire you left behind refuses to obey. Even when I'm cold, even when I'm breaking down, I feel you glowing somewhere deep inside somehow. Through lonely nights and endless empty days, this flame keeps whispering your name. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't heal, it only burns because it's real. There's an eternal flame in my chest, burning long after you left. It keeps me warm when the world goes cold, carries every story that we told. Eternal flame in my chest, you're still living here. You never left. I don't need closure, I don't need goodbyes. As long as this fire lights up all my nights, is the